Inflation doesn't hit freelancers and 9 to 5 employees the same way. Freelancers get it way worse, and I'm going to show you how. A 9 to 5 worker can sit there all day complaining about, rising grocery prices, gas prices, all sorts of stuff. But at the end of the day, their paycheck stays the same. I'm not saying it doesn't affect them, but their paycheck stays the same. Freelancers, on the other hand, we feel inflation every direction at the same time. Example number one, cost of living goes up, client's budget goes down. A freelancer's rent could go up by $200, and his client could be emailing him talking about, can we still keep the price the same from 2 years ago? Times are hard right now. Wow. Like, bro, last year's rates barely even covers today's gas. Example number two, material costs more. Contractors, materials cost more. And clients still want a discount. Add that up. Let me give you another example. Imagine a graphic designer who sees Adobe raising their prices. Her laptop battery's dying, her fonts need renewing, and she's dealing with clients who still want $600 logos for a $75 price because times are hard. Also, here's another example. It devalues your time. Inflation forces freelancers to take more gigs just to equal last year's money. That means you're going to be doing more emails, more phone calls, more everything, and less life. Because at the end of the day, you're running harder just to stand in the same spot. Think about that. Let that soak in for a little bit. So check this out. Inflation isn't just about money. It's also about confidence. I'll say that. Inflation makes freelancers nervous. Scared to raise your prices, scared to lose clients, scared to negotiate, scared to say no. I got another episode on that, by the way. And guess what? You cannot survive inflation with a discounted mindset. It is what it is. You gotta adapt like a business owner, not like a hobbyist. This is not a hobby. I know it's hard. I've been there myself, but the reality of the situation is we gotta adapt and we gotta know when to raise our prices too. So here's some real examples of what freelancers should be doing right now. Number one, raise your prices. Yes, even in this economy, everybody else is raising prices. Grocery stores did, gas stations did, Netflix did, your landlord definitely did. And you're the only one trying to be humble, and it's costing you brokenness. Here's an example. If you shoot real estate videos for $300, find a way to raise it, even if it's $25, $50. Every little bit counts. Clients who value quality, I'm not going to say they're not going to blink, but I'm sure if you present it to them in a nice, professional, and polite manner, they'll bite. Clients who complain, they never really respected the value anyway. Do that wisely. I'm not saying go out and crash out. Just do it wisely. Number two, streamline everything. Inflation punishes the sloppy. Cut wasted time. Cut wasted energy. Cut wasted emotional labor. Here's an example. Stop giving 10 different edit revisions just because you're afraid to say no. Stop driving an hour and a half to a gig to a client who barely wants to cover the gas. You don't even got to tell them it's for gas. Just, improve your quality by 5-10% and point it out. Do what you got to do. And stop letting clients text you at midnight You know what I'm saying? Like you're their emotional support freelancer or something, because you're not. Your efficiency is your income. Simple and plain. Now look, you got to create packages that protect you. Inflation, it's no joke, and you get sometimes one chance to present yourself. So here's how you're going to do it. Instead of, like, for example, if you're a videographer, but you could apply this to any lane that you're in. I'm going to just go with videography. It might be a good idea to bundle, let's say, three videos a month, 20 photos per month or something, or like one through every such and such. Just bundle your items to where the value is packaged and they like what they hear. Now suddenly you're inflation proof because you locked in a monthly retainer. I'm gonna do a separate video about monthly retainers because too much of those could be dangerous. But at the end of the day, a few monthly retainers they won't hurt at all. You also gotta become the one that solves problems. Don't just show up and do the minimum. Work with them. Talk to your clients. See what some of their pain points are, and see how you could deliver and make their life easier. Build a skill stack. Inflation punishes like one-note creatives, I'ma say. You don't need 50 skills either. Just one main skill and one supporting skill. For example, videos and editing and color grading, graphics and social media strategy, photography and short form content, or copywriting and SEO performance. Stuff like that. Like find a skill and another supporting skill. That'll help you out in the long run. Pivot towards high value clients. Stop begging for scraps and become, I'm going to just say this. Got to choose my words wisely because I got to, take into account that everybody's situation is different. I never want to sound pretentious and make it sound easy because it's not. I'll just say stop begging for scraps from people who can't afford you. Inflation exposes who's real and who's pretending. Okay? It's going to expose the real and it's going to expose the fake. Simple and plain. Like, I don't know how else to put it. So don't target the barbershop that could barely pay rent right now. And I think the signs might be kind of obvious. You could kind of tell how somebody's doing. You can't put a number on it, but you could feel the energy. You could see how serious they take their marketing. You could see how they present themselves. Maybe target the spa that's doing $50K a month, or looks like they're doing $50K a month, who takes marketing serious. Target that real estate agent who is closing real deals, or even good middle class deals. It doesn't even always have to be about luxury. Go where the money does not disappear. Simple and plain. So this is the final wake-up call. Inflation is not going away. Prices are not going backwards. And opportunity, unfortunately, is not out there just waiting for you. The ones who survive it's going to be the ones who raise prices. I'm talking about freelancers. The ones who raise prices, cut waste, build systems, target high value clients, or at least decent value clients. Got to do a value on that. I got to do a video on that soon because there's a difference between, just high value and I'm going to say decent value. Sometimes decent is better than the high value. That's another talk for another day. You got to become the problem solver, like I said. Protect your time, protect your energy, and protect your value. This is Freelance Warfare, and right now, inflation is the battlefield. Adapt or get left behind. With that said, soak it in. I'll see you on the next one. It's getting tough out there. but your mindset's going to be tougher. All the weak ones are going to get weeded out. So one good thing I'll say about times like this, when things get tough, competition does drop a little bit. So soak that in.